And we hear that this government has said they're going to send army down to Haiti. I don't know where the army are going to do, but I know, true we know, say, this government is very pro-American, and the French and the American, there's hell-bent on taking over the country because them claim say it's pure gang and create havoc down there. And we know say a whole heap it is not gang related. It's man farm themselves in a group for really take back them country from the pro-American, pro-French politician them that down there. Yes. Me say it. And we take the side all the while of the people them who create the problem in the country them that them claim need to be stabilized. When we know it says destabilize them or destabilize it. We want to play this from Pacifica, Democracy Now. We want to play this. A little rundown on how Haiti reached to where it is now. How Haiti reached, because we all know that Haiti is the first black republic. Free themselves. Black republic. So we want to play this. Here we go.
The Ransom. That's the name of a major series of articles published by the New York Times detailing how Haiti became one of the poorest countries in the world while bankers in France and the United States made a fortune. The story dates back to the early 19th century. In 1804, the enslaved people of Haiti rose up, leading a rebellion against French colonial rule, founding the world's first black republic. Under military threat from France in 1825, Haiti agreed to pay reparations to France for lost so-called property, including enslaved people that French owners lost in the rebellion. France threatened to invade Haiti and reimpose slavery if Haiti did not agree to a staggering amount in reparations, 150 million francs, 30 times Haiti's annual revenue. Haiti began taking out loans from French banks, leading to an economic crisis that continues through to this day. The New York Times estimates Haiti paid the equivalent of what's now $560 million to France over the next 7 decades. The true economic cost to Haiti is estimated to be an astounding $115 billion. And that only tells a part of the story. In 1880, a French bank established Haiti's first national bank, essentially putting France in control of Haiti's treasury. That bank, Crédit Industriel et Commercial, used some of its massive profits to help finance the Eiffel Tower. The bank's current owner has just launched an investigation into its dealings with Haiti and its role in what's called the ecosystem of colonialism. That bank, CIC.
Yes. It's a serious thing. It's a very serious thing. And we cannot forget how Bill Clinton and his wife take part in the destabilization of Haiti under the guise of aid. Under the guise of aid. You know, we always say aid is something that poor people in rich countries give to rich people in poor countries. Yes, aid is what poor people in rich countries give to rich people in poor countries. And we say it's going like it wants to start all over again. This Haitian revolution might just reverb around the Caribbean. Yes. You know, say, it's a serious thing we had talked about Haiti a while ago, and the French the French and the British, the English people, them, are the two biggest thieving country in the world as it relates to people and oppression. The problem with the French, you know, I hope people don't even know this, you know, but you see the people them who get colonized by the French, they are led to believe that they are French. So you will see black people in France, Paris and all them places, Guadeloupe especially too, who them say them are French. Yes. You know, when the Asian them talk, the Asian them talk, what them call Creole. It's like patois them want to call it, but it's French. You know, the people them in Guadeloupe, they are perfect French men and French women. The thing is that when them talk, the Asian people understand what them say. When the Asian people talk, a whole heap of Guadeloupe people don't understand what the Asian are saying. Because they are so stuck up and tight in them French ways and French culture that they do call themselves and think themselves as French. And we see in France that racism is on the rise. Racism is on the rise in France. Meanwhile, back at home in Africa, the African them I get strength now almost, I must say almost, because we don't know some of them African leaders there come like them worse than the colonizers. But remember a couple back ago, while back, the people from Mali or the government of Mali did not declare say them now gonna make French be them major language. And now we see something arise up in Nigeria which can be very, very, very serious. Yes, that can be very serious in Nigeria there. A whole lot of people never ever hear about them country there until war. Until war start blow up in a them place there.
This is the cutting edge. Lyrics like a bazooka. Long, long time we are preach. Long, long time we are teach. Sidewalk University. No indoctrination, education. 3 decades. Long, 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 long time. The cutting edge. Politics. Religion. All sorts of things. Education. Redemption, art, soul, brain food, the continent.
The confrontation between how the French is raping that part of Africa with the uranium, gold. The French rely on that part of the world to enrich themselves in Europe. Meanwhile, leaving the African them in a very deplorable conditions. And we're not hearing about it because the news report them in this part of the world and cater to America. So when America moves somewhere, that place becomes the center of news. Yes. Right now, if you go to France, that Nigeria thing is very talked about in France. Very talked about. Not here. Not here. Because we know that something is brewing there that might affect even here. Because as we said before, those people in Nigeria and Mali and Northern Africa, to be precise, them not take certain things like how we take it. No. Them. For your sleep, them start to coup. Them just chomp you, coup you. Yeah, man. So you find some whole heap of coup take part in them part of the world, you know. And one could have believed, say, the people them not stable. But it's not the people don't stable, you know. It's that they were destabilized by the French. Yeah, them destabilize the country because them rob and rape and thief the mineral resources and don't consider the people them who them robbing, raping and thieving from. So the people them is rebelling continuously, especially them rebel against the person who them claim say is the leader of the country. And the army always step in. And sometimes the army gets so pious that them start to behave like the one them who they move out to. And that is the problem with Africa. The problem with Africa is that one leader say that leader corrupt, and them farmer coup and get out that leader. And when that leader go in there, him want to be cooled. Him want to be cooled. You know, them say power corrupt, and absolute power corrupt absolutely. A whole heap of that go on in that part of the world in Africa there. But we see more and more of the African them decide, say, yes, we should have really just ask the French them to go. Yeah, just ask the French them to go, because right now it's not making the country better off when they are there. Not better off. And we can see that. Yeah, man, we can see that. We see how when people are move because they have flee war and famine and drought and all them stuff there, and I go across the Mediterranean, them don't, these Europeans, Italians and all these people, them don't business if the people them drown. As a matter of fact, them put it in them way to get drowned. It's a weird little dynamics of going on them part of the world, you know. It's like how the Asian them run come to Jamaica, yeah? Because them think them have refuge on here, so given where Jamaica receive from Haiti, given that bookman who come from Africa and end up in a Jamaica and end up in a Haiti and be one of the greatest revolutionaries them in the Haitian revolution. And them don't teach for that in school. I and I come make people know them something there. I and I come make people know about bookman. Say anybody named bookman. Because when you go to Haiti, them know about bookman and them tell you which part of bookman it come from, come to Haiti. The Jamaican people, when I talk about bookman and them say muta, where you get them story from. Yeah, man, that's where it go. Bookman is an integral part of the Haitian revolution. Yes. So when these people, these French people now, after them decide, say, let me talk about them about end slavery, them ask the Asian people them to pay reparations, money to them, for lots of service, lots of job, lots of slaves, lots of everything where them are lose. So the Asians were forced to pay money for them for years. And just as when the man them say enough is enough, Aristide, one little man come and say Aristide have to run come to Jamaica. One of the time I think it's PJ Patterson kind of mask him in Jamaica, yeah, until him could have end up in South Africa. And the same woman were here where I played there a while ago. Hear me good man there. She was one of them who come to Jamaica with him and end up in South Africa there with Aristide. But the struggle continue in Africa, where the African them need to stand up and say enough is enough. Too much corrupt politician in Africa, just like in Jamaica. It's a terrible thing that you walk around the place and see pure black people. And when you check it, you are almost like a slave in your own country by the same black people them who is over you to decide how you live and how you die. And that is going on in Africa. these politicians in Jamaica is no different from the corrupted politicians them in Africa. I am not talking about all the politicians in Africa corrupt. Yes, a whole heap of them corrupt. But guess what? Them corrupt in Jamaica like, wow. Yes. So it's a fight. It's a fight. When we think that slavery is done, we have colonialism for fight. And we have neocolonialism for fight. Now when we hear the brethren there, when we name Biles, I don't know if I see him Biles when I didn't know when I youth do, you know. He used to run up and down and he was a radical, I think. He used to there in the radical army. Man who did fight against capitalism and I don't know if somebody can call me and ask me for the same Biles. Radical Biles where as a youth me used to see all over the place in them meeting there with the left wingers them. I don't know if it's the same Biles or not. Please somebody call me or WhatsApp me and tell me say I wrong or I right. And I tell him say it's him still, but I know say you did have a Biles in them era there when we got to school where you used to really involve in a certain left-wing politics. But now I talk some things where him gone so right that him wrong. And me no big money man and money this for know about money and all them things there. For know so what him I say is a weird thing him I say. And that can only be agreed upon with friends like him where I run the business them. Because I hear the government say, what them call it, people have more jobs now than before. More jobs is available now than before. And less unemployment is in the country. But guess what? Poorness gone up sky high. How is that possible? How is that possible that every time you listen to the radio, you hear the bank, this banker have almost $1 billion in the first quarter, and you hear this company gone pre-COVID, and they are making more money now than before COVID. And you say, but wait, look at this. And when name Sweet Mouth Nigel come in front of people and tell them, say, well, we are much better off. It's the first in the history of Jamaica. This, that. And we're supposed to just feel good and don't go to the toilet. Serious thing. Nigel talk. Sweet. Everything is going fine and okay. Mr. Minister of Finance, have you ever walked in the streets of Kingston? Just walk. I mean, walk up uptown. Me I talk about go which part. The people there. Just walk. Mask yourself and walk, man. Take off your coat and tie and your tie where you hang you slowly but surely. Just walk. And look how the people them live. And how the people them react to each other in the most distasteful way. Jamaican people become vampires against themselves. They are just at each other. And there's something there that people is not reckoned with. Look on how the place stay. Aesthetically, look at the place stay. And the man sit down in a parliament and I talk with him sweet mouth every day. And I talk about how it's the first Jamaican budget going to go almost $1 trillion. And this and that, and everybody just says, wow, you live in an illusion now. Because when you hear him talk, you feel say, you get 300%. You get 300% per pay where you never get in the first place. When him don't talk. You feel glad for him and glad for yourself. When that not trickle down to you, that 300% then not trickle down to you. But them have a way for show you, to make you feel like, say, everything is okay, man. So now them I tell you, say, unemployment is the lowest it ever be. Yet still, poverty is increasing. I don't know what kind of irrational logic. I don't know if the school me go. Or my head must wire different. If you go listen to that, I just know say, scamming is the order of the day for this government. And them friend round the corner we are talking about to them are opposition. They're not opposing nothing. These people is not opposing nothing. The whole of them is the same thing. Two-headed dragon. You ever see a two-headed dragon in them fairy tale? One body and two-headed dragon. You chop off one of the head them, the dragon don't dead. Or like a cyclops. You know what a cyclops? A cyclops is a Greek mythological figure, like a man with two heads per one body. Now, if you get you that one of the head them, you just get you that head. Because the next head just stick on there and one body. And this is what PNP and GLP is in Jamaica. In Jamaica. It's two-headed dragon. They are. And them just prey upon the people like vampire. That's what Peter Todd said, sucking the blood of the sufferer. And indoctrinating the people, them and talk about his education. But unemployment gone down. I don't say unemployment not gone down. But the people them now, when you look on the people them position is the same. You're supposed to see something amongst the masses of the people that can show you say, well, you know, say, we kind of better off now, you know. But me know you nobody about out to them better off. I mean they both everybody. Me know you nobody talk about them better off. People are bad, you're going to the supermarket, people them say, jeez, I'm crying, you know, so last week, me come here, and this was that price, and look on the price now, but me can't buy that. That's right there. And now them talk about reform constitution. Constitution want to throw away and give back King Charles and have our own thing. Reforming not going to work. Because all you have to do is just turn the back to the front and turn the front to the back. And it's the same thing. And that way you just trick the people them again. Tricking the people them. You have some people just sit down and say, all right, make we reform this thing. What is reform? Look in the dictionary what reform mean. You're not going to get nothing new, you know. It's the same thing you're getting turned the other way. That is what it is. Corruption, pan top of corruption. Pan top of corruption. That is what it is all about in a Jamaica. That's why the people might get so cruel to one another. And when you look at the environment, it stinks.
The informative information presented in this video is motivational and is positively aimed at inspiring, educating and entertaining the viewers with the cutting edge of critical reasoning. If you enjoy the contents on the Black Radar YouTube channel, please consider subscribing to show your support.
This is Mutabaruka. We want to present to you a wholesome kind of level of consciousness right now. So subscribe and tell your friend them. This is Mutabaruka.